A few days ago, I stumbled upon what kept me up's review of Uchenna Ugu's short film, I Too Crave Death, which is currently on YouTube. And so I decided to take a look since, I was kind of bored and I don't see a lot of short films anyway. Now, this Igbo language film, written and directed by Uchenna Ugwu, takes place pretty much entirely in a broken down car and follows a heartrending conversation between a depressed and about to off herself young woman, Chieluka, ably played by Ugoh Amanda, and her mother, NK, beautifully characterized by Tessy Brown. The interaction follows a condolence visit to a family friend whose son took his own life with poison. In their conversation, you literally watch two world views collide. The mother evinces sentiments about the selfishness and absolute human depravity that results in taking your own life, while the daughter props up the emotional baggage and unaddressed trauma that is leading her herself into this darkness. It really is quite wonderful to behold. And also, please, just, as a PSA, please don't off yourself when you are down and out. I know the world may seem bleak, but doing so just actively transfers your problems directly onto the people who actually love you. Please go see a therapist or go to church or watch NSPPD. I'm not even joking. This one actually helped someone that I know. I was really happy for her, Sha, but honestly, it pained me small that the plenty money I spent on therapy just went out like that. While the setting for I Too Crave Death is simple, I like how partly crass and partly elite the dialogue is. A major pillar of the story is that there is a WhatsApp group where some like minded people have decided to off themselves at a certain time. The WhatsApp message parts were actually quite chilling and sobering for me to read because they just sounded so natural. Though I'm not exactly sure why the emojis were keyed out, probably a mistake during the editing. As the story unfolds across different phases of argument, rebellion, acceptance, and so on, the main character checks in on her fellow, what are we going to call them? Suicide Squad, the off-takers, the sniper elites, the short timers. Okay, I'll stop now. And okay, so our main character keeps checking on them, and I liked how her conversation with her mother was juxtaposed with the emotions that were running rampant on the WhatsApp group. The mom brings real African mother energy to the conversation, and I loved her righteous indignation. Since this short film takes place entirely in a car, there wasn't a lot of dynamism to the shot. But then I expected that the single location thing would have made the filmmakers at least attentive to basic goofs and mistakes and failings. But for some reason, the filmmakers, the producers seem to forget that NK had glasses on. And since glasses obey physics, we can see the reflection of both the cameraman and the key light. At some point, the camera operator just seemed to get bored and just began distractingly panning the camera left and right for no reason at all. Bro, like, just sit still. Anyway, I will link the movie in my description below. This stuff was beautifully written with a lot of depth. And for those who front at the mouth all the time, daring me to proclaim or review a movie or project that I actually like, well, you are welcome. I also recently noticed that, I don't know, maybe YouTube doesn't push my videos as further anymore or whatever. I don't know. But if you enjoy this sort of videos, I would not mind a like and a subscription every now and then. Okay, back to the review. I Too Crave Death, even though it has won some short film awards, sits at a criminally low 1,300 views on YouTube. So please run those numbers up so that the creator can get some recognition. Now, thank you for listening and see you on the next one, which will probably be this Red Circle movie that recently released on Cover, where a group of area boys do better investigating than a policeman being played by Toby Bakre. Though I don't really blame him, Sha, since he probably accepted this movie role so that he can legally kiss Fulu Storms. Okay, bye.